Hello and welcome to IndianExpress.com. It's been 6 days since the winter session of Parliament commenced and so far no business has been transacted. The reason being repeated disruptions by the opposition parties demanding discussion on the demonetisation issue, causing both houses of the Parliament to adjourn. The government is trying to reach out to the opposition parties in trying to break this deadlock. I'm joined by my colleague Mathew to throw some more light on what really is happening inside the Parliament and how do we expect this deadlock to resolve. Liz, first of all, we expect the Prime Minister is likely to attend the Rajya Sabha tomorrow. What do we expect out of this session tomorrow?
See, Prime Minister, today he came to the Lok Sabha briefly during the question hour, which was also disrupted. That is because the rule says, like if today was Wednesdays, usually is the day when the questions come on Prime Minister's departments. So usually whenever Prime Minister is in Delhi, he comes to the house. So the same goes with the Rajya Sabha on Thursdays. So that is why Prime Minister is likely to come to the Rajya Sabha during the question hour if it happens. Unlike in the Lok Sabha, the question hour happens after the 0 hour in the Rajya Sabha. So he may come, his presence will be there.
Right. So we also understand how senior BJP ministers Arun Jaitley and Rajnath Singh are likely to meet opposition leaders tomorrow in order to break the deadlock. Can we expect some kind of truce in order to let the House function?
Yeah, both the senior ministers are meeting all opposition floor leaders at 10 a.m. tomorrow. They are hoping that some kind of break to the deadlock which has been there for the last 6 days in the Rajya Sabha. You know that it is for the Prime Minister's statement, and in the Lok Sabha it is for a particular motion, under which they wanted to discuss this demonetisation issue. So the government may try to find a midway so that some business can take place, because as you know, the government wants to move the GST, other bills in the GST, and take forward that legislation to take forward that thing. So we expect, but it is very unlikely that opposition immediately agrees without the government paying heed to their demand. So let's see that the government is trying to reach out to the opposition for the first time.
Right, but we also have seen in all these sessions of the Parliament that the opposition has been maintaining that the government is not ready for a discussion on this issue, while the government has come out and categorically stated that they're ready for a discussion. Where is this stuck in the Parliament?
Yeah, it is in the Lok Sabha. In the Lok Sabha, it is, the opposition, many of the opposition parties, not everyone, they are demanding an adjournment, a discussion under adjournment motion, under Rule 56, they say. So, which calls for a vote. But it was the opposition, and it is very interesting that the government has majority in the Lok Sabha. The government has brute majority in the Lok Sabha. Still, they are not agreeing for an adjournment motion. This is basically the party sources are saying the government was buying more time so that the situation on the ground. That there are still long queues and the cash has not. There is cash crunch in the market. So I think the government wanted to bring things under normalcy so that they can face the questions and to address the people, and obviously people will be paying attention to what the ministers and the ruling party is saying during the discussion. I think it has been a kind of strategy for the government to buy more time. Whether they will agree for that in tomorrow's meeting, we have to wait and see.
Right, so it's clearly yet to be seen what happens in tomorrow's session and for the rest of the session of the Parliament.
Yes.
For more news and updates, log on to IndianExpress.com.